Let's start with the holiday collection. So we have a ton of new holiday pillows all up here in the front. You'll find them on the main sofa, also by the mantle, and then on the little chair in the entry. There are wreaths hanging up here. As you turn the corner here are all the rest of the wreaths. We've got all the new stockings here and on the mantle, and then we've clipped the little bows onto the stockings. So these do come separately. The bows, they have a clip, so they're super easy to use. So we've got 3 here, 2 here, and then the ones over here at the mantle. So bows are hot, as we know, and these ones are fun because you can switch them up where you place them, whether on a stocking or a wreath, and they coordinate really nicely. Our Christmas tree is decorated with hydrangeas that you can find in the main botanical section, a really nice idea for retailers. And then it has all of the milagros. They are all in this tree, so if people like those, you'll find them all here. I forgot to mention one thing about some of the new wreaths this season. A lot of them are Real Touch in the garlands, so if you feel them, they feel really amazing. Over here we have some Real Touch garlands. Where are they? Yeah, you can just feel them and they feel nice quality. And there's also over here some, so just a point. A lot of the Christmas table linens are in here. The placemats are a set of 4. We've got the green version on this side, the red is on the other side of the table. They're a mixed set of 4 the same. This is a set of 4 here, set of 4 dishes, very cute. Each one has a different leaf pattern on it. These are actually sets of 4, so you get 2 in this pattern and 2 in this pattern. These are cocktail napkins. Lots of really just Christmassy little gifts in here, like the candle snuffer, these bottle openers, and the little bottle stoppers. So a lot of cute things to kind of hone in on and point out to the sales reps. We have all the Christmas sprigs in this section. So Tees merchandise 3 styles in this one. So this is a mixed set, and they're all in here. So you just need to do the tags on the sprigs themselves. And then we have more here, and here she has 1 type in each vessel. Make sure to point out these big large vessels because they're pretty stunning. These are made from terracotta, really nice big size. Lots to see here. We've got our Christmas doormats too. The bow pots, I think these are going to be very, very popular. All handmade, entirely handmade, really beautiful. You can suggest to customers to add some ribbons, velvet ribbons to their vessels to kind of spruce it up for the holidays. Up here we have hung tea towels. These are actually mixed sets of 2 on flour sack printed. There are more bows up here. These ones have ribbon hangers at the back, so they're pretty versatile. You can hang them on the wall, tie them onto a wreath, do something like this. Really nice velvet quality. This is a terracotta bowl, really beautiful. So there's different colors in here, and there are 2 widths, and they are all 10 meters long. You can see that on the packaging. We put all of these more designer style Christmas ornaments on this holder. These are all handmade in India from recycled glass. These ones have real leaves in the finish, so that's quite a cool feature, very kind of organic. This is more Christmas. We've kind of done it by story. We've got more of like the mixed metals in the middle, and on this side some of the new houses. I think these will be popular with the trees. The vintage bells are here. These are really great ornament sets. So you've got the velvet ones below. There's 2 colors in each size, and same with the glass versions there. I did want to just talk about these. These are new hand towels. So they're on a waffle fabric, and each side has a different design. So that's something to point out to sales reps. So you've got the wreath on one end, and then on this one you've got the leaf on the other side. Here you've got the Christmas tree, and then when you turn it around, you've got the wreath. So it's kind of cool. You could, you know, when you use them in your bathroom or kitchen, you really kind of have two options. Got the new ticking linens up here too, tea towels and butcher's aprons, and then of course the ruffle ticking tablecloth on the table. The black ticking tablecloth doesn't have a ruffle, so only the red has the ruffle. As you come around here, we've got some of the tree skirts, so they're hanging here, 2 here, then we've got one under the tree there with all the ornaments, and one under the tree over there. Yeah, stonewash velvet like the Vera Velvets, and then these ones are block printed with the velvet ruffle. These are our wreath hangers. I would definitely show customers these because they're pretty cool for hanging on your front door. So we got the 3 styles. And then as we come around this way, this is kind of the new greens and purple stories. Most of the new Vera velvets are in here. I called them Vera Luxe velvets because they are double-sided velvet. The old ones had a stonewashed cotton on the back, and these ones are double-sided velvet. There's also a ton of new 100% linen pillows in here. These ones here are double-sided, so you can kind of choose. You've got two different stripe options, 100% linen, 100% linen. Then we've got the new enameled art trays, and they're really beautiful, used either as a tray on a coffee table or standing in our new display frames. These are coaster sets, and then you can show customers, actually you poke your finger in the hole and then that's how you get them out. So kind of an important thing to note. Some really nice pillows here, also 100% linen, more of the velvets. These prints are really quite nice. Then over here we have most of the fall throws, all in these neutral tones. There are also some throws here, so make sure to show customers these. This one is here, and then in the cream color is on the bed. So if you see it here, just kind of remind yourself to go over and see the other one. Okay, the front section we tried to make a really kind of earthy, warm, neutral. These are 100% linen, super textural. The checker, which just adds some interest. A lot of the very textural pillows are up front. So you'll see this is wool and super cozy. This series, this is all hand embroidered, and it's on a stonewashed cotton slub base. So very textural, very subtle as well. And each color, there's a green, a gray, and a kind of cream color. Comes in the two sizes. I think these will be really popular because they're very, very beautiful. And all of the found Indian vintage items. So if it says found on the tag, I know they're kind of hard to read, but it's like this, these marble pieces here, the big bowl down here, these ones here, they're all vintage, kind of up to about 100 years old, and they're found in India. So each piece is going to be unique. So what you see here is really just representative. The size should be similar, it won't be the same, and that's part of the beauty of it. So lots of pieces there, and then some cute little catch-alls as well. I think the lion will be a popular one, very nice. Over here we have T's beautiful floral masterpiece. So she's done styled bouquets on the top, kind of like we did in the catalog. Every single floral in here does have a tag, so the customer should be able to find the tag ideally and scan it here. In some cases they are also displayed below again, kind of in groupings, but should be able to access the tags in the displays, in the bouquets. And I think they will be super inspiring for customers because you can see how well they just mix together all the tones. They just work, and the quality is really, really beautiful. On the table are all vessels that we do sell, core vessels, the relic vases and Rhodes pitchers. On the floor where you can't really see them as much, those are mostly display only, or I think they're actually pretty much all display only. So yeah, customers can purchase the ones on the table, but not the ones on the ground. And then when you come over here, these are mostly in stock ones, and they're pretty organized at the moment. They are also all tagged, but they're mostly like the same floral in each pot. So we styled this bed similar to one we did in our photo shoot. The base this is a velvet cutwork. So this is all stitched by hand. It's all cut out and then stitched. So you've got the velvet on top with the cotton underneath, which makes this kind of tone on tone beautiful pattern. It's a crazy amount of work. It's got the matching long bolster. This is a new item we've done this season. So we've got this velvet cutwork one, and then we have some Vera velvet ones as well, but they're really cool finishing piece for your bed. And then also shown here is the new series of the 100% natural linen with the velvet details. So there are 24 by 24 euro pillows with the linen on the front and the beautiful velvet ruffle edge, and the whole back is velvet as well. So we've got white and brown. They also come in throws, and then the long pillows for the bed. So there's the white one here, and then over on this bed we have the brown version, and there's also 20 by 20s just with the more simple flange in velvet. here is the other throw that I sort of showed earlier. These feel amazing, very textural, and they've got a blanket stitch. So this is 2 colors. These quilts are all hand block printed, and you get a different pattern on each side, which looks really nice when you fold it over. So we've got one of these on the bed, and then we also have some more on the bedding wall behind. So the new stuff on this wall is really these other 2 quilts. This one is also a double-sided. You got stripe on back, floral on the front. This one is the same on both sides. Otherwise, nothing really new in here, but it's where we have all of the kind of complementary bedding. And then here you can see the Vera Velvet bolster, or long bolster in gold and in a nice kind of chocolatey brown color. Okay, on the couch here behind the bed, we have a display of new pillows in the purpley blue tones with the gold accent. We've got 2 new French mattresses here. These are 100% linen, and each side has a different block print. So you can see there's this print, and then you turn it around, you get that print, and then on this one, this block print on one side and this block print on the other. So those are very beautiful. More of the Vera velvets with the double-sided velvet. This is all 100% linen, hand block printed with a stripe edge, which is kind of a fun detail. And then you have the reverse here. So it makes a fun combination to pair them. 21 by 12s tend to be pretty popular for fall. And these have nice details like this velvet scallop, or this wide wale corduroy border. Corduroy and the wide wale. So lots of different kind of textures and fabric types, all in rich velvets and rich tones. These ones here are all hand block printed. I love the little tiger motif, and we have lots of the fun kind of whimsical accents in here, and also the tigers, and this is like the big cat area. So you've got the Tibetan tiger, that's a print. These ones are all hand embroidered with velvet. You can see the detail here. This is all done by hand on a sewing machine with somebody like moving the sewing machine. So all these hand embroidered ones. Here you see the same series of the velvet, but in green, and then also in cream here. There's another big cat embroidered up there. So these ones here, they are made from vintage saris that have been stitched together using hand cantha stitching. The stitches are very tight together, which shows what good quality it is. So each one, the base will be different because all of the patches are different, but then it will be over dyed. So this one in pink tones, this one in more blue tones. And then this is all hand Suzani stitching on top. So each one's going to be unique, but the stitching pattern will be the same and the color tones will be similar. A lot of the new pouches are on the front here. So they're all hand block printed. One note is these ones inside are just fabric, but then these ones are designed more for toiletries, so they do have a plastic lining. This is a set of 2. These are sets of 3. That's a single. Yeah, they all have the plastic linings. And then when you come over here, there's a matching bag for the kind of pomegranate print. And then there's also a matching bag here with the tiger print, and it's got the contrasting block print on the inside. These are the candles from spring and kind of trays from spring, and then the pouches that go with the trays are just in the basket below. And then we have our brand new candles here. These ones are also 100% soy wax. They aren't essential oils because the scents were a bit too soft for those kind of classic winter fragrances. So customers can just open the boxes to smell. Inside it looks a lot like the spring versions, but the glass is frosted instead of clear, just a little bit more fall themed. I have incense holders too that customers can buy with the incense. Sets of 30 again, and then the top of the incense holder can be used, or of the packaging can be used as the holder. Oh, one note about the packaging here, just because it will look a lot nicer in production, this will be craft paper. So if anybody isn't liking this white, that should be different. Here we have our new gift bags. So in all of the colors, We have 2 sizes of bag, the notebooks and the envelopes. And the envelopes come with a little card inside that you can write on. It's quite cute. And these are all made from cotton paper, and it's made from fabric scraps from the fashion industry. So it's definitely a sustainable story. And then they're all hand block printed. All right, the last video I'm gonna do is just the kitchen section. Mostly it's all kind of core in-stock product that you probably know quite well, but there are a few pre-book items in here. There are these new ceramic berry bowls in 2 sizes here. This is actually a pre-book spoon rest, but it does match these bowls from last season. And then there's this little series here that's quite sweet. So you've got 2 different little mini bowls. Then there's the butter dish back there, this little bowl, and the Milagro mug that I think will be quite popular as a new heart mug option. Oh, there's a couple little guys here. The birdie opener and the mouse cheese knife, and he comes with this little wooden stand, which is quite sweet. I'll just take you right back over to this section super quickly too, because I wanted to point out, maybe I already did, but a lot of the other like kind of kitchen-y gift items are in here, but since they're Christmas, we put them in this section. The sets of, like these little sets of 4 will come on a card for the packaging, set of 4. The little picks come in here. Napkin rings, bows, and then the spoons with the mushrooms and the knives with the mushrooms. Yeah, lots of little things for customers to find in here. So there's new, more new pre-book here in this section in the back, and this was kind of inspired by one of the table settings we did on our photo shoot, but it's all centered on this beautiful block printed tablecloth. And then, yeah, we've kind of paired our core dishes in here and highlighted with some new pieces. So these are olive oil. Well, this is for the vinegar and this is for the olive oil cruets, and there's 2 finishes. This one and the green. And the green matches these new dishes. I say they're inspired by Moroccan pottery. And they've got this hobnail detail. Those are really beautiful. And then some new hobnail glassware as well. More of the beautiful florals together, and also new vessels. So just make sure customers notice that this is all for sale. In the pattern of this tablecloth, we also have the oven mitt, tea towel set of 2, and the 2 sizes of pillows. These runners are gorgeous. This is the gold one here. And then we also have on that Christmas table towards the front is a kind of tone-on-tone ivory one, and one with a green scalloped border. The tea towel here is double featured. It's shown here, and then also on our tea towel wall, which I'll get to. I would point out these paper mache trays, these oval footed trays, because they're really nice. They're getting a little bit hidden maybe, so something to point out to customers when you're in this section. You know all about the Lena wall, but we've merchandised this to show a lot of the Lenas all together in with in-stock vessels. So there's no pre-book in this section. This is all kind of core Lenas and accent vases. And then as we come this way, this is all our tablecloth, table linen wall. We put all the kind of fall toned ones here. So there are some that are pre-book. The striped ones, you probably recognize the stripe, hand block printed with the ruffle detail. This is in 3 colors. So that's new. This is a new one. It's hard to kind of see it, but it's actually half of it down the middle, lengthways, is natural. Half is this kind of earthy terracotta color, and then this is a selvage edge, and this is 100% linen. So obviously the price reflects the material. If it's 100% linen, it's going to be more expensive. This is a new one, all hand block printed. This is a cotton linen, I believe. This one here matches the pillows I talked about before. This is also 100% linen and hand block printed. So, you know, it's a cut above, you could say. This one is going to be a better price point. This is a chambray cotton. Still gives you kind of the texture of linen, but it definitely at a lower price point. And I think it's really quite unique for harvest celebrations, Thanksgiving. It's got the wheat pattern. So customers can kind of play with the different tablecloths here. And then we've got the linen napkins here, 100% linen. These were from spring. Stonewashed colors. They honestly can, like, you can pair them with so many different tablecloths because the colors are so subdued. And then they've got the overlocked edge and tone on tone. So these are all 100% linen ones. Down here, these are cotton napkins. They still have a fall feel because they have that natural base. They're not super bright. So, I mean, they could be spring or fall. These ones are all in stock or coming soon. Here we've got 100% linen tea towels. So again, those will be a little pricier. These are 100% linen. As you go this way, then these ones are cotton linen. Oops. These ones here are cotton linen. These are 100% linen too, and these are not actually sets. These are sold individual because of the price point. This is like a batiqued flower design on 100% linen, quite a textural linen too with a selvage edge. Those were new for spring. So just always good to, you know, depending on what kind of customer you're dealing with. These are sets of 2. These are new with a kind of fall folklore style design. They're sets of 2, so you get slightly different colors on each one, and then some more cotton ones from spring.